Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cami and on this channel we focus mainly on graphic design. However, today's video is a bit different. We'll be looking at a bit of marketing, and this is actually some of my work from my final submission for university. And this is a digital business that I created, and it focuses on a lot of strategy. And yeah, let's get started. This business is called Build Your Own Jungle, and it's supposed to be all about creating a community and offering experience, which will be in person and online workshops all about terrariums, growing plants, maintaining plants and stuff like that. So my plan for this would be offering plants and growing kits and terrarium kits, and the idea behind it would be also to have a percentage to be sent to charity. So the first thing that I did was create a target audience, and I looked at some expectations, some psychographics, emotions, social media consumption, and a bit of unanswered questions, as well as just create a general profile. And I find it important to create I find it important to create a target audience, as when you are targeting everyone, you are targeting no one. And when you have this specific target audience in mind, you are able to know where they are on social media, and you would know what they would want, so you would know how to specifically target them. And the next thing that I looked at is missions and values, which I find very important, as I don't know if you've seen one of my Instagram reels, I speak about it there, but it allows your business to differentiate, as it's what makes your brand special. It's what your brand is about, and it adds personality to your brand as you have this mission and these values. And of course, we'd be also looking at a bit of competition. And what I found out is my target audience would not be using these highly popular areas. So like B&Q and any supermarkets, they wouldn't be using it, as they would be into these smaller shops. Especially during COVID-19, this has shown a massive thing about just focusing on smaller businesses and supporting them, especially during these hard times. And during my competitor analysis, what I found was that a lot of these competitions don't have a big social media presence, and they don't really interact. So this is a way that we could differentiate and improve on, as there's a bit of a gap in the competition, as well as they haven't been using any content marketing, so specifically blogs, and it had an unclear mission and values. A lot of them were also not talking about eco-friendliness, which really goes hand in hand with plant-oriented businesses. And what I found as well is that 83% of women stress the importance of value alignment. So definitely having these missions and values clearly stated allows the business to attract these specific target audience. And in this strategy, we also looked at branding, as of course I would be. And what I've done is created this very playful and fun, natural brand. As you can see, some of the imagery here and the logo. Basically, it was very important to have also a very good tone of voice, which was very human and casual, as if you would be like speaking to a friend, and the whole brand would be very playful and fun. And again, you'd look back to your target audience, what they would want, and you would see if this fits. Because without looking at if you are looking at your branding for what you like, you might not be targeting your target audience. And then of course we looked at a bit of marketing strategies, like social media and blogging. So what I found here is that my target audience would be on social medias like Facebook and Instagram, and they would need this value over promotion. So 90% of the most successful content marketers prioritize education to their audience, so it would be very educational, and it definitely definitely stands with this idea of this brand, as they'll be doing a lot of, I guess, like podcasts and videos and maybe lives as well, talking about how to maintain the plan, how to take care of the plan, and more things like that. So it definitely aligns with this brand as well. And of course, this value and this education creates trust, which was found that customers say they would spend money on a brand that they trust. So definitely creating a brand that people trust leads to more sales and engagement and traffic. And just generally speaking, on social media, you want to focus on creating a relationship and build through this engagement rather than promoting people, and as people don't like being promoted to, and creating a genuine relationship is much better in gaining this engagement. And then we'll be looking at blogging, and we'll be going for the same theme of adding value and being educational with the same sort of things, such as taking care of the plants, how to maintain the plants, and more factual things in a longer format than social media, which would be most likely more, I wouldn't say more educational, I would say it would have more detail in it. And of course, what you could do with that is on your social medias, you could always be like, oh, link in the bio to see the blog about this, to get more information. And another marketing strategy is actually website design, which it's important to create a website that is it's easy to use and it's easy to learn how to use, as well as look like it's a part of your branding. Is if you have these sort of logos and these color palettes and fonts and you're not using it on your website, then this consistency breaks, and it could cause an issue, as it might confuse your audience whether or not this website is actually you. So having a clear brand identity in the website design is very important. And then of course SEO. SEO is how you position your website on the search results. So focusing on keywords as well as content marketing and link building is the best way to basically get higher up on the search engine. And then for this, I was also thinking about email marketing. But however, due to this being a startup, this wouldn't be the main focus. It would be to create all these other strategies before we start going on to more, as it's better to go with less strategies than have more and don't give 100%. A customer journey plan is a very important aspect, as it allows you to take your customer through awareness to advocacy. So what I talked about here was the way that we would make the customer aware is by social media, maintaining these channels to attract the target audience, and then you'd also have a clear call to action in your social medias to attract them to go on your website or your product. And the goal for social media is to add a lot of high quality posts, essentially with adding value and maybe educational posts, as these creates trust, which could really lead to the person leaving Instagram or Facebook to go on your website and view your products. When they are interested in what you are offering, they'll obviously look through your social media posts, and the goal here is to convert your customers and attract them to see more information about your brand. So it's really, awareness and interest is very important, and they're very aligned with each other, as you want to attract them and have your content be of very high quality so they are interested. And then when they are considering, the customer will look at things like your reviews and maybe your blogs just to see more information about the brand. It's very important to have also a very good About Us section, which was found that the competition of this product did not have a very good About Us section. It didn't talk about their missions and values, which can be very important for a customer when they're in the consideration stage. And then purchase. When the customer purchases, the goal is to offer a quick and easy way to pay with offering multiple methods of payment. And then to retain these customers, it's also good to send out maybe like an email to give them a 10% discount for the next time they're going to purchase, and attract them to maybe go on your social medias and join the community. Especially this is very important for this brand as they want to create this community and experience. And then advocacy. So that would be offering educational and valuable content over time, which should lead to a customer being an advocate for the brand. So generally speaking, to sum up this video, it's very important to look at things like your target audience, your missions and values, your competition, to then begin your marketing strategy, which I looked at branding, social media blogging, website design, and SEO. There's also other marketing methods that you can look at. I can also leave some links below to see any sources that you might want to read if you are interested in marketing your business and creating a marketing strategy. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful. This was actually, I don't know if I've already said, but this is a university unit of mine that I've just finished. So I wanted to share it as I thought this could be very helpful to some of you on how to market your business. So yeah, I hope that was a very helpful video, and if it was, please give it a like, subscribe and comment. And if you have any suggestions or if I've missed anything important, please leave it below. Thank you, bye!